Vic, why do you think your team is so good in crunch time games now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the advanced stats say, but we for sure show a lot more certainty in where we need to hurt the opponents. And that's tonight, for example, just like on many other nights, Chris has a lot of influence on that, talking us through. And I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's great to have him.
I don't know if you remember the game here last year. Towards the end, you guys had it won and then didn't win. Yep. Can you look at that game and this one, and is that a pretty clear sign of how far you guys have come in those moments when you compare the two?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, it shows a lot of progression, but it also shows, I'm gonna say, how close our demons are, our bad habits. So it's gotta keep pushing. We didn't get anywhere yet. It's only barely 20 games in the season.
Victor, Mitch said that over the first 3 quarters you had some really, I guess, disappointing moments before you started to kind of hone in on the fundamentals, and he said that kind of helped you to do what you ended up doing as far as triple-double in a big come-from-behind victory. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about that? Did you feel like that's how it went?
Well, it's games have plenty of scenarios, and this is not an original one. Learning from our mistakes in the first half. Of course, it's as of now. I think I'm trying to get to a point where I don't need the fouls to be called anymore. Even though I know they will be called, but I'm trying to get to a point where I can resist and be strong through the fouls. But it's it's an everyday fight. But as I said, every game has a different scenario, and in the end, we won, and we were better than the opponents tonight.
Bonsoir, Victor. How does it feel? What is the experience of being a young, perhaps generational talent, a rising star in the NBA? What is the experience of that for you?
Interesting question, So it's that experience for me. It's I feel very lucky. Before every game and every day, I just say thanks and remember that I'm one of the luckiest persons alive, and that I have the chance to live this incredible life. So being I must say being recognized as such is secondary compared to being to living through these experiences, these how do you say, these tough moments, tough opposition. It's being recognized as such is secondary. Living that as a dream is what I feel.
Merci beaucoup.
Hi, Vic. Harrison was talking about how fans and media will often nitpick with your shot diet, and it made me kind of curious about your process. You're a very smart guy, and I wonder, even from the time you got into the league, what, if anything, has changed about, after a game like tonight, how are you going to digest the tape and decide for yourself just what you think of your shot diet, what you liked, what you didn't like, and trying to get better for it? What does that look like?
So shot diet means shot selection?
Yep.
Okay. So what it looks like, it's, of course, we're rewatching the game. I personally like to get a lot of content from the video room. They do a great job targeting certain areas and a certain type of plays where we need to get better. And this is something I've really loved from them all season so far. Is there, every time they've given me advice or content to watch, it's been very purposeful. It's and it's worked. I think tonight as a team, it's we took a step forward because the teams have tried to guard us differently all season since the beginning, since the first game. Teams have tried to guard us differently, and we've responded better and better. And tonight we've responded the best from against a certain type of defense that we faced since a couple games. So to answer your question, I think being purposeful is the most important, and not just watching tape to watch it.
Just a quick follow-up. You mentioned the video department. Like,
Yes.
who, as far as humans, people, who do you trust in that conversation? Who do you talk to the most about that?